All right, let's get started on workout A with the pretzel. So on your side, knee up, put that down, grab the foot, straight leg, and let's open it up. Exhale, inhale back. Exhale, inhale back. Looking good? Let's keep this knee pinned down. Nice. I'm going to want you to switch sides when he says halfway. Keep this knee down for me. Feel that?
Oh, yeah.
Switch it up. Good job. Pin that towel down with your knee.
Ooh.
Pin that down. Good. Don't let me pull it. Don't let me pull it.
Oh.
Good. Nice. A little straighter here. Good job. All right, on your back, legs up in the air, leg lowering 2. Let's get this out of the way. Remember, nice parallel feet on this exercise. Foot goes 1 inch to the ground. Beautiful, beautiful. Let's keep those feet parallel lines, train tracks. Good job, making sure this low back is staying flat on the ground. And we're looking great. Nice job, Holly.
1 inch.
1 inch.
Halfway.
Good.
Touch the floor.
Looking good. Let's go ahead and just put those hands up in the air for a little more of a challenge. Just lift those arms off the ground and hold them right there. A little more core challenge that way. You want to make it a little bit more intense. Looking good. All right, push-up position for Spiderman with rotation. We're doing some simple stuff, but at this tempo, it's going to make it real metabolic. There we go. Foot up. And let's just take some breaths in this position. Nice and long. Just breathing doesn't seem like a whole lot, but you got to think about when we're doing these breathing exercises in these positions, we're working the core from the inside out. So that breath is really tightening that core up and giving you a lot of benefit besides just the relaxation of the breathing. So let's get long. Switch it up. Next round, we're going to add the rotation. So nice long legs. Let's get that chest forward a little bit. Good. Long arms and breathe. Nice. This leg is perfectly straight, not bent. Nice flat back, nice long neck, perfection. Good. All right. Inchworm with reach. I'll get this out of your way. All right, toe touch. And reach. Awesome. Walk it back up. Yep. And just go ahead and alternate. Other arm. Nice. And if it gets too hard, if you need to walk it out and spread your feet a little bit, that's perfectly fine. Great job. So the biggest thing we're looking for here, once again, we want to keep those hips from twisting. Keep those hips parallel, reach that arm. That was beautiful. Awesome. A lot of mobility, but we're building up some intensity in this workout. Getting metabolic. Great. To the wall. Scapular wall slides. Nice job. Doing great.
4 rounds down. Go.
Stick them up and ribs down. There we go. I want to see flat wrist and fingertips touching. Nice. Yeah, keep that down.
Yeah.
There we go. And that's the biggest issue is when you lift your arms up and bring them down, you want to extend. We're going to keep it nice and flat.
Only halfway.
Yeah. This one's going to burn you up in that upper back. And feel free to go at your own pace. If you need to go a little bit slower than Holly, that's great. But it's not something that you want to be
No.
repping out. You want to keep it nice and slow, and you'll feel it. You'll know you're doing it right. A lot harder than it looks. All right, next we have the bear crawl.
Ooh. Oh my gosh. Back and forth, back and forth.
Back and forth, back and forth. So each one of these exercises on its own isn't necessarily super hard, but when you combine them together, it becomes the synergistic effect that really creates that metabolic effect we're looking for while still getting a lot of mobility in.
And coordination.
And a little coordination too. You're doing a great job, Holly. Good. Walk it on back.
Halfway.
Good. If it gets too tough, you can always just go ahead and drop down to your knees and do just a normal baby crawl. That's perfectly fine.
Wow, let's get your core.
It's a core challenge for sure. Nice job. You're almost done. Just keep walking. Keep crawling. Keep crawling. Awesome job. Let's keep this up. Do not stop. Awesome. Crossover, step up. Let's start on this side of the box. I'm just going to push it right here. You're going to start on this side. When he says halfway, I just want you to step over to the other side of the box. Nice. Stay nice and tall. That weight's in that heel, and you're driving that heel into the box to bring yourself up to the top. Awesome. You can switch halfway. If you're doing 2 rounds, you could do left the first round, do right the second round. It's really up to you. All right, switch it up, other side. Great. You want to make that transition super quick so your times are even if you're timing it out. You could also count reps just to make sure you do a nice even number on each side. Awesome. Good knee position, tracking over the toe and ankle. Nice and tall. All right, reaching hip hinge. All right, feet are shoulder width apart, toes are just a little bit pointed out.
7 rounds.
All right, soft knees, push those hips back. Great. Drive those hips forward quick. And I want you to try to get as many of these in as you can in the 50 seconds that we have. Get that stretch and boom. Get that stretch, boom. Nice flat back at the bottom. There's no arch in the lower back. There's no rounding in the upper back. Her weight's on her heels right here, and then she drives those heels into the ground when she drives those hips forward. 25 seconds to go. Looking good. Nice long neck. Very good. After this is over, we're hitting the ground once again, starting at the top with Pretzel. Beautiful form. Great. All right. Now we can do it all over again. One more time. Other side. Once again, drive that knee down. All right, open it up. Close it down. Open it up. And you can pull that foot towards your butt to get a good quad stretch on that. There's a lot of stretching going on here. The quad, the hip flexor, the posterior chain of the glute and the hip here, the T-spine. There's a lot of big words, but it just means you're getting stretching in all the spots that you need it. Switch it up. Nice. If you can't reach your foot, you can grab like a band or a belt, wrap it around that foot, and that's no problem. Keep that knee down on the ground.
Oh, gosh.
Don't make me get my towel out. Good. Awesome. Leg lowering 2. Very nice job, Holly. You're rocking this workout. Nice straight legs. Nice flat back. All right. Train tracks. I don't want you to touch that foot to the ground. I want you to almost touch the foot to the ground. As soon as that foot touches, you lose that tension in your core. I want you to keep that. Nice. Nice flat back. Let's put those arms up and hands together because I love you. Good. Perfect parallel lines with these feet. Couldn't ask for more. Get those legs a little straight, locked out. Feel those quads kind of tension up there.
Yeah.
Nice. This doesn't look like much, but this is an extreme core challenge.
Yes.
Awesome. Push-up position. Now we bring it from some intensity to a little less intense. This is a real good stretch. We're going to make sure we get lots of rotation on this second round. All right, let's bring the foot up. 3 breaths. And after the third breath, I want you to rotate open and 3 more breaths in that position. Nice. 3 breaths there. Nice long leg. And then come on back down. 2 breaths there. And switch sides. Good. 3 breaths, a rotation, then 3 more breaths. Nice job. 3 breaths there. Long leg. This arm is nice and long, so she's pushing herself away from the ground with that arm. That's going to give you a lot of stability through here, which is huge. Nice job. Inchworm. You're rocking it. Let's keep it up. Just remember, real tight when you reach that arm. Awesome. There's a couple ways you can make this more intense if you need to, but before I even get into that, this is plenty intense the way it is. You shouldn't do any progressions if your hips are tilting. She's doing a great job. So if you want to make it a little bit harder, you can walk your hands out a little further. Nice. Super hard. Another thing you can do is lift left arm, right leg at the same time. This is going to be mean. Tough. Good. But really make sure that you master the very beginning levels before you get into that stuff. Awesome. Good job. Scapular wall slides. All right, fingertips, wrists, and elbows. And up you inhale, down you exhale and drive the ribs. Up you inhale, down you exhale and drive the ribs down. This is perfect. You're doing a much better job this round than the first round. That is great. Keep those wrists flat on that wall. When they start to bend up off the wall, you know you went too far. So just stay in the range. You can keep it nice and flat on the wall, keeping those ribs down and keeping that neck nice and long. Good job. Perfect, perfect job. Simple things done to perfection, really tough. You don't have to do a lot of big jumping stuff to get a great metabolic effect, and this is a great example. Crawling, bear crawl, crawling. This was easy when we were kids, but now it's getting a little tougher. We need to make sure we keep the patterns that we learned when we were kids. As we get older, we start to lose these patterns. It's good to make sure that we keep them. This to keep you young, long into life, looking young, feeling great, and looking great at the same time. Nice job. Good. You're gonna have a tendency to want to look forward. Holly's doing a great job of keeping that neck in a good position to where it's not necessarily looking straight down at the ground, but she's not looking up either. We don't want to have a lot of bend in the back of the neck. We want to keep it pretty neutral. Let's speed it up a little bit. Get that metabolic effect. You can do it, Holly. Come on. Turn up that speed. Turn up that speed. Awesome. Good job. Let's get you on your feet. Crossover step up. Last set. We're going to switch halfway.
14 rounds down. Go.
Nice. Good. You're staying tall. You're keeping that weight in your heel. You're driving that heel into the box. It's not necessarily about how fast you do them. It's about how good you do them. You're doing a great job. All right, switch sides. You got about 25 more seconds left in this workout. And you're going to be feeling good and looking good. Good. Keep it up. And that's it. Congrats.
No, hip hinge.
Reaching hip hinge.
One more.
Good thing somebody's paying attention to this workout, right? One more.
15 rounds.
Here goes. Push those hips back. Boom. Boom. Nice. So I want you to feel like you're pulling those hands back and driving those hips forward. Nice. Almost like a jump. Boom. Yes. Boom. We got stretch. Then we got some explosiveness. Good job. Good job.
Halfway.
25 seconds left. Good. Almost done. And come on, let's get a couple in real quick. Boom. Boom. Awesome. Now we're done. Awesome.
Thanks, Steve.
Good stuff.